today's session, we'll continue with Revelation. And let's begin in chapter 6 and verse 1. John continues to write the information that he was receiving from the Lord Jesus Christ, as requested in Revelation chapter 1, verses 1, 2, 10, and 17 to 19. Let's also remember that the details written in Revelation, specifically today, in Revelation chapter 6, verse 1 through chapter 7, verse 8, pertain to effects or events taking place on earth as a result of and corresponding to the previous events which took place in heaven. We looked at those in our last session as recorded in Revelation chapters 4 and 5. As the little lamb, which is representing the Lord Jesus Christ, opens the seals in the book, John then sees different pictures, images, similar to watching a movie, a panoramic view, showing and declaring the various phases of the future implementation of God's wrath as a result of God's righteous judgment. 6 seals of the 7. 6 seals are opened in close succession, and these occur during the pressure of the completing together of the age, where it's approaching the completion. But the 7th seal is not opened until Revelation chapter 8 and then verse 1, which will occur during the great pressure of the completing together of the age. This section agrees with the prophecy spoken by Jesus Christ about this period of time as recorded in Matthew chapters 24 and 25. So looking at Revelation chapter 6, beginning in verse 1, where John writes, "And I saw, or I perceived, I knew with my mind, when the little or the small lamb representing the Lord Jesus Christ, emphasizing his sacrifice and his resurrection, the small lamb opened one from the 7 seals. He opens the first of 7 seals. And this is the seal on the book. The seals, of course, made it secure. Here, the Lord Jesus Christ, the little lamb, opened one from the 7 seals, and John continues and says, "And I heard a sound or a voice from one of the 4 living beings saying, as the sound of thunder, rolling or rumbling, 'You must go. It is imperative that you go.'" And then John writes, "And I perceived, and look, behold," pay attention, "a white horse, a horse that is brilliant, emitting light, brilliant and bright." So this white horse, and one sitting down on the horse having a bow. Of course, the bow is what an archer uses to launch arrows aimed at a target. Here, in this context, the rider on the horse has a bow against the enemies as in a war, and a crown, a victory wreath or a garland is put on the head of the victor or the winner of a contest. The rider of this horse has a bow, and he has a crown was given to him. And this crown, of course, is in connection with being ruler or a rulership position. And he went out being victorious. He was gaining the victory, conquering, as he went out from where he was, carrying out the wrath of God. And this refers to Revelation 3:21 and 5:5, which we have looked at previously. So the rider who is on the white horse having a bow and a crown was given to him, and he went out being victorious, and for the purpose and result that he would be victorious. During every contest he would continue being victorious. The effects of this first seal brings the continuous victory of the Lord Jesus Christ from the beginning of the day of the Lord, which begins when he gathers together all Christians in the air away from the earth, to the end when he gives the kingdom over to God his Father, as recorded in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 20 to 28. So therefore, the consequential or ultimate defeat of those who oppose the Lord Jesus Christ will come to pass. Here we saw that the first seal was opened. Let's continue in verse 3. When the little lamb opened the seal, emphatically and specifically the second seal, I, John, heard the second living being saying, "You must go." And another horse went out, fiery red. Of course, that's the color of fire and blood. So this horse went out, fiery red. Why? To take. So he is going to take the peace. He is taking away true peace or tranquil harmony. He is taking it away out from the earth. And there was given to him emphatically and specifically the one sitting on the fiery red horse, and the purpose of him taking peace from the earth was that they will slaughter one another. So the people left on the earth at this time, which is still future to us today, those people will kill each other as animals for sacrifice, and a great sword, a large knife used for slaughter, slicing or cutting its way through obstacles, was given to him, the rider of this fiery red horse. So we see that the effects of the second seal brings slaughter on earth for many people at that future time.